All right. So, dear students, today we are going to discuss a few questions from the topic blood relations. All right. So, let's get into the first question. The first question is presented in front of you. You may pause the video and then you may attempt this question and be ready with your answer. And then please listen to the explanations and then try to follow the lecture and verify whether your answer it is correct or not. The first question, it is presented in front of you. Please attempt this question. All right. So in this question, it is given that B is the uncle of A. So when I say that B is the uncle of A, you can think about two possibilities. A's father, A's father's brother, B. Thus, you can see that this B is becoming the uncle of A. Same logic, A, we can consider A's mother. A's mother's brother is this B. Here also I can see that B is becoming the uncle of A. So B is the uncle of A. I can think of two possibilities. B being A's father's brother or A's mother's brother. Thus, B is becoming the uncle of A. Now, this A has got two children. They have not specified the gender here. A has got two children, C, D, which means A is married to someone and this A is the parent of C as well as D. Same is applicable in this logic also. A is married to someone and this A is the parent of C, D. Now the question is, how is B related to D? It is mentioned that B is the uncle of A. So the gender of this person B, it is male. Got it? So I can write it like this. The gender of this person B, that is male. The question is, how is this B related to D? I can see that D's parents' uncle is this B. So B will become the grand uncle of D. The correct answer for this first question is B will be the grand uncle of D. Option 3, that will be the correct answer. All right. All right. Now let us consider the second question. It is given, a man goes to a picnic. There, this man, he meets his father's mother's husband. So this man is meeting his father's mother's husband. All right. So you can see this man is here. This man is meeting his father's mother's husband. The question is, how is that person related to this man? So this person whom he meets is none other than this man's father's father. Okay. So the correct answer for this question is the person whom this man met. It's none other than this person's grandfather. The correct answer is option 2, grandfather. To be more specific, I can even say this person is the paternal. I should say father, something related to fathers, it is paternal. So the person whom this man met, it is the paternal grandfather. Okay, so if I say paternal grandfather, that will be more specific. But however, if you look at this question, in the option it is presented grandfather. Option 2, it reads grandfather. So that will be the correct answer for this question. All right. So my dear students, let us consider the third question now. Here it is asked, how is B related to A if it is known that A's father's wives. So we have got A's father, A's father's wife, okay, is none other than A's mother. Okay, A's father's wife is none other than A's mother. Okay, so A's mother's father. Okay, so A's father's wife's father is B's father, which means I am referring to this B as A's mother's brother. Is that clear? A's father's wife is A's mother. That A's mother's father is B's father. So if that should happen, B should be none other than the sibling of A's mother. Are you getting me? I don't know the gender of this person B. Are you getting me? So I cannot say B is the brother. Okay, so A's father's mother, I mean A's father's wife, which is A's mother, that A's mother's father is B's father, which means I can say this A's mother has got a sibling B. The gender of B, it is not known. So the question is, how is B related to A? But the gender of B, it is not known. So if the question comes, how is B related to A? It may be referring to uncle or it may be referring to aunt, because I don't know whether B is male or B is female. Did you get me? So taking that into account, I can say that the correct answer for this question, it will be option 4, cannot be determined. Okay? Because I don't know. The question is, how is B related to A? But the gender of B, it is not known. So it may be referring to uncle or it may be referring to aunt. A's mother's brother or A's mother's sister. So it may be uncle or aunt. So the correct answer is option 4, cannot be determined. Let us consider the fourth question now. Pointing to a photograph, a man is telling his friend, she is the only daughter of my wife's father. So this man has got a wife, okay? And she is the only daughter of my wife's father. So this man's wife's father, okay? And this lady is the only daughter of this man's wife's father. So the question is, how is the lady in the photograph related to the man? The correct answer will be the lady in the photograph will be none other than the wife of this man. The answer is option 2, wife. All right. Pointing to a photograph, A tells B. So the person who speaks here is A. A is telling something to B. What is that sentence? He is the husband of the only daughter of my mother's father. So A's mother, A's mother's father. Listen very carefully. So I have considered A's mother's father. He is the husband of the only daughter of this father. So A's mother's father, his only daughter is A's mother, that A's mother's husband. Okay, that is this person to whom this A is referring to. So I can see A's mother's father, that A's mother's father's only daughter is A's mother, that A's mother's husband is none other than A's father. So for this question, as you have correctly mentioned, the answer will be option 2 that reads father. Father, option 2, that is the correct answer. All right. So dear students, let us now consider the next question here. Let us try to draw the family tree based on the inputs, the instructions that are given here. It is mentioned that there are only 2 married couples in a family of 7 members. It is also mentioned that there is no widow, there is no widower in the family. So 2 married couples are there, husband, wife, 2 people are there. It is also mentioned that each couple has only 1 child. Did you get me? Each couple has got only 1 child. So I can consider something like this. Okay, there are 2 married people and they have got a child. Likewise, 2 married people, they have got a child. Got it? Then, so I have accommodated how many people now? Altogether, I have accommodated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 different people I have accommodated. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that it is coming. Further, altogether 7 people are there. It is mentioned that R is the brother of Q. So I can consider somewhat like this. R and Q, they are siblings. Also, I can think of another situation. That is, T is the grandmother of U. So there is an elder person in the family. S is the father-in-law of Q. So I can think of something like this. S is married to T. S is the father-in-law of Q. So I can consider S is male. T is the grandmother of U. This is just a trial. Okay, I may go wrong, but I'm just giving it a try. T is the grandmother of U. So gender-wise, T is female. Okay, so I'm considering or assuming that this S and T, they are elder generation here. They are married. Further, it is given that S is the father-in-law of Q. Okay, so S and T, they are here. They have a son or a daughter. And I can say that person is married to Q. I'm putting it that way. Okay. Further, it is given that R is the brother of Q. So this Q has got a brother R. Got it? Further, when I am proceeding, I can see that P is the uncle of V. Each married couple has got only 1 child. So I am making a small assumption here. This P is the uncle of V. So I will consider that V is here. V is the child of this S as well as T. I am putting that V here. Okay. Then I am considering that this V is married to Q. Q has got this brother R because R is the brother of Q. So I am considering that this R is male. Got it? And further proceeding, I can see that we can see T is the grandmother of U. So V and Q, they are married. They have got a child, that is U. So I can say that this U is thus becoming the grandchild of T, or I can see that this T is becoming the grandmother of U. Is it clear? Now I need to accommodate one more person. Who is that? It is given P is the uncle of this V. Okay, so P is the uncle of V. So how will I consider that P when I am going to consider P? P should be the uncle of V. Okay, so let me do one thing. I will read it again. Each couple has got only one child, S and T, they are married. They have got one child, V. The gender of V is not specified. V is married to Q and they have got a kid, U. V is married to Q, they have got a kid, U. Q has got a brother, R. R is the brother of Q. Okay. Further, I can say T is the grandmother of U, satisfied. S is the father-in-law of Q, satisfied. There is no widow, there is no widower. So now only question is where to accommodate this P. Because altogether I have considered S, T, V, Q, U, R. 6 people are there, which I have considered. Only person remaining is P. It is mentioned that P is the uncle of V. So that P can be T's uncle, it is mentioned. No? So T's brother or S brother. I can think of two possibilities here. So for the time being, I will put P either here or here like that. Okay. Because I don't have a clue right now whether P is the brother of T or P it is the brother of S. That input I don't have. Okay, now let us answer the first question here. How is S related to V? So how is S related to V? Please let me know how is S related to V. I can see by looking at the family tree that S will be the father of V. The correct answer will be option 4. S will be the father of V. All right. Now let us focus on the next question. How is Q related to S? So the question is, how is Q related to S? So this gender of Q, is it known to us? How is Q related to S? That is the question. Okay, so the gender, is it known? It may be the son-in-law or it may be the daughter-in-law. Because gender of Q, right now, it is not indicated in the question. Okay, so the question that is being asked here is, how is Q related to S? It is given S is the father-in-law of Q. So the Q may be son-in-law or may be daughter-in-law. Because gender of V is also not known to us. Okay, so taking that into account, how is Q related to S? The correct answer will be cannot be determined because the gender of Q, whether it is male or whether it is female, that is missing in the question. Okay, so the answer is cannot be determined. Now the next question, it is asked if S and U, they are of same gender, how is U related to R? That is the question. So S and U, they are of the same gender. So let me consider S being male, S and U, they are of same gender. So this U is also male. Okay, so S and U, they are of the same gender. The question is, how is U related to R? Can you tell me how is U related to R now? This U is R's siblings male child. Someone's siblings male child is nephew. Got it? So the question is, how is U related to R? U will be the nephew of R. I can even say R is the uncle of U. Okay, R is the uncle of U. That I can say. But the question is, how is U related to R? So U being the male child, I can say U will be the nephew of R. The correct answer is option 3, that is nephew. It is not uncle. The correct answer is, how is U related to R? U will be the nephew of R, or R will be the uncle of U. Okay. So with this, we have answered this puzzle question as well. In the question, it is asked which of the following represents M is the son of Q, which means that M should be the male here. M is the son of Q, which means M should be the male here. Okay. Now, if I look at option 3, it reads M minus R. Okay, it says M minus R. What does that mean? M minus R means M is the mother of R. Okay, so it tells you that this M is female. Did you get me? This M is female. So look at option 3. It tells you that M is the mother of R. So M is female. They are asking you which of the following represents M is the son of Q. So M should be male. So M cannot be female. This helps me to eliminate option number 3. So I have eliminated option 3. Okay. Now let us look at option 4. Q dollar M. What is Q dollar M? It means that Q is the father of M. So I will consider Q father of M. So Q is male. Okay, so Q is the father of M. Then it says M cross R. What is M cross R? It means that M is the brother of R, which means M and R, they are siblings. M is the brother. So M has to be male. M is the brother of R. Now the question is, which of the following represents M is the son of Q? If you observe here, it is very evident that M is the son of Q. M being male, M is the son of Q. Option 4 will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, so choice 4 will be the answer here. Okay, so you can try option elimination here, and then going by further options by drawing the family tree. Option 4 is what? It's applicable here. Here it is asked, what does X cross Y minus Z it implies? So let us consider the first part. What is this X cross Y? What does that mean? It means that X is the brother of Y. So I can consider that X and Y, they are siblings. X is the brother. So X has to be male. So I can see X is the brother of Y. Further, it is mentioned Y minus Z. What is this Y minus Z? It means that Y is the mother of Z. So I can consider that Y is female. Y is the mother of Z. Okay. So the gender of Z is not known. This is the family tree that corresponds to X cross Y minus Z. The question is, what does X cross Y minus Z it implies? When I look at it, I can see that here option 3, X is the uncle of Z holds true. Okay, if you observe this, X is the uncle of Z. Choice number 3, that is applicable here, and that is the correct answer. Please note, X and Z are brothers is wrong. Because X and Z, they are not brothers. X is the uncle of Z. Okay, Z is the nephew or niece of X. So X and Z are brothers is wrong. X and Y are siblings. That is correct. But X and Y are brothers is wrong. Because X is the male and Y is the female here. So X and Y are brothers. It is wrong. Z is the niece of X. You don't know the gender of Z. Maybe niece or maybe nephew. So that is also not correct. But X is the uncle of Z. It is perfectly correct. Option number 3, that is the final answer here. All right. So with this question, we have reached the conclusion on our discussion based on blood relations. Okay.